Although it would probably still be...
Sorry.
It would still be better than me ordering from my local pizza place, which is literally like... I'm not gonna dox myself, but it's like 15 minutes away, right? Yet it takes an hour to get here. I'm just like, really? Are you kidding me? Not that I'm blaming the staff necessarily. Blaming, you know, the poor management choices. Because I'm pretty sure that that's the reason why people's food show up late. Not because, you know...
All units, civilians in need of assistance following a severe car crash. Nearby officers, please proceed.
Not because of the drivers or anything like that. It's because, like, management basically...
Nasty car wreck down there. People might be hurt. Don't panic. I'm here.
Yeah, I know.
I think that debris is trapping someone inside that car.
I literally threw it at a person. Are you kidding me?
Thank you. Thank you.
You saw that, right? I threw it at somebody. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna help you. Everything is fine. Please drive safer next time. I need to get quicker at that. I mean, how on earth did they manage to crash me?
Guys tried to rob a store. The driver must have been popped up. Caused a whole wreck. I need to find whoever caused this wreck before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay, well, do you know what that's? That's a bit more fair. Why are you driving? Why are you driving?
I'm losing! Gotta catch up.
Yeah, I know. Peter, don't tell me how to do my job. Okay?
I think you forgot to give people your insurance info back there. Now that's just...
Okay, ready. I'm ready. Let's go. Go. Let's see. 505 thug crimes. That's good. Not any demon crimes. I don't want to do this one yet. I don't want to do this one because I think I know what happens with that mission. That one is a pretty big, important one, so we might save that one. Like, we will do it today, just not yet. I think the thing with open world games, or at least the way that I play open world games, is I like to do like one story mission, then go do random stuff for a bit, and then return to it. Although, I was gonna say, Spiderman does make a point of saying, oh yeah, I've got time to kill, so... No, we could do it. Well, alright, we'll do it. It's an exciting one. We'll do this and then I might take a quick few minutes break, maybe. I've been going for more than... What? Oh, whoa. What was that? Oh, where are you? Oh, you're up there? Hi. What? No rocket launchers! Stop it!
Nothing like an RPG to wake you up!
Stop it with the rocket launchers! Stop that! I can't see what is going on! I dodged that! Come on! Hey. Got it? Is that all of them?
Definitely not loving the demons are targeting me now thing.
That's fine. Honestly, Peter, you've been targeted by other people before. This is totally fine. Like, you should be used to it by now. I'm not saying you got it coming. I'm just saying Spider-Man has it coming, you know what I mean? No, has it coming. That's literally the opposite of what I wanted to say.
There's the stage entrance. And we'll be right out front.
Sounds like a lot of people out there.
You'll be fine, honey.
We'll look up his voice actor later on.
Last time I gave a speech,
Sounds
I was in
familiar.
high school. Miss Steinberg gave me a C-.
Well, if only Miss Steinberg could see you now.
My boy,
You got
Miles.
this, Dad. I mean, come on, you saved Spider-Man. I'm pretty sure that makes you an official superhero.
Yep.
A superhero. Or maybe I'm just a guy who doesn't give up.
Come on, honey.
This is a pretty big story moment. So if I'm not chatting, that's the reason.
Welcome, everyone. And before I hand it off to Mayor Osborne, I'd just like to say a few words.
So?
I think this gang war may finally be over.
Like over?
I mean, there's some loose ends still to be tied up, but
Loose ends.
Oh, sweet summer child.
a truck pulled away from the scene from a company called Consolidated Shipping. Something's not right about it. I just don't know what.
Well, maybe after this we can grab some coffee. Figure it out
Some
together.
coffee?
Yeah.
Get some coffee.
Well, thanks, Jim. Couldn't have said it better myself.
I love the color of his hair.
We all know that Officer Davis is a hero.
But, instead of coffee, maybe we could have dinner instead. I could come over, I'll cook. Or we could, meet at a totally neutral location for a completely normal meal, cooked by professionals.
Yes, Peter.
For acts of extraordinary bravery, above and beyond the call of duty, it is my privilege to present Officer Jefferson Davis with the Department Medal of Honor.
That sounds like a made-up one.
Kind of in the middle of something here, Jim.
Sounds urgent, sir.
Fine.
I think he should give. I think he should have like the key to the city or something more prestigious.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I share this honor with my family. My wife, Rio, and my son, Miles. Without their support, I couldn't do what I do.
Yes?
I've
Love.
worked many years for this moment.
That the story,
Who is this?
Over the coming days, your
This
company,
the story
your
of this
city,
game
and everything you care
and
about
Miles
will be
Morales,
destroyed.
it feels like an
People
actual
will beg
movie,
you for help,
and I love that.
but you
It's
won't be able
so
to save
damn
them.
cool.
Listen, jackass. I get threats like this twice a week. Why don't you grow a pair and tell me what you want?
To watch you suffer.
Hey Norman, what's your favorite scary movie? Peter Tingle. Dude, no!
Miles! Miles! Are you okay?
I love it when games and movies and media in general does that effect. That sort of like in and out effect.
Peter! Come on, Peter! Miles! Miles! Right here, just stay with me. Thank God. Can you hear me, baby? Can you hear me? Peter? Squeeze my hand if you can hear me. Stay here. I'm going to find your father. Peter. Peter, wake
About
up.
that.
Come on, say something, please.
Mom!
I've already cried once today, and this game is going to make me cry again. It's very emotional.
It'll be okay.
This is crazy. Need to get around somehow.
Climb over here. Like I'm on the verge of tears right now. So. That's I've been playing this game for hours. You're now still giving me a tutorial.
Oh man!
My boy's brave. Okay, sir?
Mom? Mom! Damn it!
If you're nothing without the suit, you don't
Hurry!
deserve it.
Ink! Flipping!
That is, it's one of my favorite quotes from Tony Stark. And it's really applicable to, you know, characters like Miles Morales, for example,
Are you okay?
who, despite not having superpowers,
Yes.
he just knows what to do,
I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be alright.
and he's a good man because of it, you know what I mean?
Find Dad, okay?
No, wait. Miles, no. Miles, no!
Like, he knows what he has to
Dad's in
do,
there.
and he
I'll
does
find
it,
him.
and I find that kind of inspiring.
Baby!
And not that Peter doesn't,
Please!
Dad's
it's just,
alive. I
movie
know it.
Peter Parker is definitely a bit different, or was anyway. And then he's kind of like grew a little bit, and
He was right there. What the hell?
Where do you think you're going?
oh, uncomfortable.
一个不留。 这边没有问题，这边好像有声音。
Don't like.
看看讲台那里有没有活人。还有谁听到了？
But I'm not yawning because this game is boring me.
没动静，接着找。
I think I'm yawning, one, because I'm tired, and two,
Whoa!
I'm, yes, I know, I was spotted. Thank you, game,
他那里
reminding
有没
me
有
of what a
活人
failure I am. I don't know if anybody else gets this, but like when I get like emotional, I get really tired afterward.
没动静，接着找。
Again, I don't know if anybody else gets like that, but
Okay,
that's how I get.
gotta find a way around these guys.
是什么？滑鼠刚刚听到东西。
Didn't- So, well, I mean, like, look at the, you know, the guts on Miles to be able to do this with no suit. You, excuse me, I'm so sorry. No suit, no powers, and yet he just does this. You
That was right there. Gotta help him.
You gotta respect that. Again, not that Peter wouldn't. Not that Peter wouldn't do this. You know, if he wasn't unconscious, he would absolutely be in here too, you know?
小心一场，这位安全了。
Alright, he kind of gets his ass handed to him, but you know, that's kind of like the Spider-Man story, really, isn't it?
No. Stop. No.
Enough! We have to leave. Now.
Martin! How could you? You piece.
Dad.
Incoming tears.
Dad. Dad. Dad, no. Wake up, Dad. Wake up. Wake up.
That's too much pressure, to be honest. Norman, you're just there to show off. You'll be like, hey, look how good I am. Although, well, I mean, maybe there's a little bit of sincerity there from it, but I doubt it. Poor dude.
I'm sorry for your loss. Do I know you? I'm Peter Parker. I was at City Hall when... Look, I know you don't know me, but I just wanted to say... I know what you're going through. That's what you were gonna say, right? Or... it all gets easier with time. Or don't worry. It's part of God's plan. I'm sorry. I was just trying to help. I know.
I'm sorry about that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with him.
And with the rain as well. Damn, that sucks.
Sorry, Jeff.
I'm busy. What's up?
Have you started looking for Martin Lee yet?
No, I told you I can't start a manhunt based on a hunch from Spider-Man.
But I'm telling you, he's the guy.
Get me some solid evidence and we'll talk.
Solid evidence. Right. Hey, it's me.
Hey, so what are you thinking?
I'm thinking I screwed up, and that kid lost his father.
I know you too well to say you should give yourself a break. What about the police? Do they have any leads on Lee?
They're not even looking for him. Even Yuri doesn't believe me.
Then it's up to us to
I
find
mean, it's
him.
not that she doesn't
I've
believe
been
you.
doing some
It's
research. Go to
no.
this address. Martin Lee bought a controlling interest in this recycling center last year.
You think he's hiding out there?
Maybe. We know he's not at Feast. If he's not at the recycling center, maybe you'll find some evidence as to where he might be.
Yeah. Good work, MJ. I'll let you know what I find.
Oh, one more thing. I talked with a detective about questioning the arrested demons. They're all claiming Martin Lee has the power to, quote, corrupt people.
Corrupt? What does that mean?
They say it's sort of like mind control. It brings out the negative part of you. Makes you do things you wouldn't normally do.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
This coming from a guy who can run up walls.
Yeah, MJ, you tell him. You tell Peter. But anyway, that was a bit of a heavy scene. I'm gonna need a quick bathroom break. I'm also gonna get some coffee, maybe water. I didn't cry, but I came pretty damn close to crying. I mean, I've already cried once today listening to a song. Let me just get some music up. I'm just gonna take a quick few minutes break. Enjoy the music. If you're lurking or if you're still watching, hi, I'm Nicky Luna. I go live here 4 days a week on Twitch. I go live on Tuesdays, Wednesdays. Let me turn the music down. Fridays and Saturdays. I also have a YouTube channel at Nicky Luna TV. You can find Cyberpunk VODs at the moment. Starting next week though, the first episode of Man in Medan will be going live. So if you want to check out a different game, something that's not Cyberpunk, you'll have that option now. Other than that, you can also follow me on Twitter at Nicky Luna TV, where I post where I go live, as well as like sharing anything that I'm interested in. It's mostly music or cosplay photos, and just photos in general. I haven't done any for a while, but I will be soon. I just need to make sure I'm in the right frame of mind to do so. Anyway, enjoy the music. I tried a little bit on its own earlier, like the Dark Rum, and I was just like, oh, I don't know if I like this. But actually, it turns out... Oh wow, we've got a lot of side missions to do. It turns out, on its own, it's not necessarily great. Like, I've had nicer rums than this. But I will say that it's actually it's pretty tasty as a drink. Like, it's great in a cocktail. Like, it's really nice. You get that nice sort of like caramel notes and sort of...
Hey, before you go, can you sign this for my kid?
Dark brown sugar from the rum. You get the nice sort of like...
Today is a day for somber reflection.
Orange.
For mourning and honoring fallen
And then you
heroes
get that
like Jefferson
really
Davis. But it's
long,
also a day
sweet
to
maple
vow
syrup
never again.
that comes in at the back
It
end and
stops
oh.
here. Some people say I blame everything on Spiderman.
You like cocktails?
Well, I don't blame him for the bombing. That cowardly act is squarely the responsibility of whoever committed it. But if we're going to keep New York safe, we can no longer tolerate the kind of lawlessness Spider-Man and his ilk represent. This is our city. By God, we're going to take it back.
It's really, really nice. It's actually a very, very enjoyable drink. And if you're into alcohol, I know some people, some people don't drink. Absolutely fair. I respect that. Then
1079, report of a bomb threat. Available officers
Oh.
report to the theater district.
it's a nice one. It is a really nice drink. Not that I'm an expert on sort of like picking out different flavors and picking up like different notes, like bass notes, top notes. Okay. Hello. Hi.
Spiderman, thank God. Demons have rigged explosives all over the building, but we can't get close.
Point me at him, officer. I'm here to help.
We've located the primary device. If you can disable it, it'll cough up an arming key. You can use that to locate and disable the secondary devices.
Got it. Keep your men back. I'll radio when it's clear.
Complete within 3 minutes? Kidding me? I don't think I'm gonna complete it within 3 minutes. I'm gonna try.
Said no more city halls, and I meant it.
Don't think we're gonna complete this in 3 minutes. I'm gonna try. Well, one person to use it. Okay. We're still alive? Get yeeted?
Alright.
I was gonna
Time to get that
say,
arming key.
there's no way this dude is still alive.
Don't think about the block of C4 this is wired to.
A puzzle! No? Yes? No? Straightforward. I see the problem already. It's fine. What we'll do is we'll put them in. Yeah, I know. I know. Ah! Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, that one wasn't too bad. That one wasn't too bad.
That did it.
Nice. Where's the other bomb? It's all the way down there. Are you kidding me? Damn it, dude. 1 minute. 1 minute remaining. I don't normally drink on stream, by the way. But today, I felt like it. Not that I want to get blasted on stream, because I think that would have really horrible consequences. Like, I've witnessed some streams where people have been like, oh, I'm gonna get drunk on stream and it's gonna be great. Spoiler, it was not great. I can tell you exactly what went down. I won't say who it was, but the person persons, they came up with a really, like, long list of incredibly bad hot takes about things that they actually have, like, no idea about. Now, I know I joke about that sort of stuff.
Attention units. A truck carrying an armed explosive is evading pursuit. Any officers near Midtown North, please copy.
I got it.
Guys, we all love a parade, but you gotta get permits first.
Yeah, not only did they ended up saying some really, like, hot takes, and that's, by the way, that's the least of what they said. They also made some really
Nothing like a
bad
leisurely Sunday chase through the city, right, guys?
Made some pretty bigoted,
Come on,
ignorant
no turn
remarks
signals? Gonna have to write you up.
as well. And then they ended up passing out on stream.
Chase is stopped, but Demon's armed a bomb. Gotta deal with it fast.
Which I thought...
Murder parade stopped.
Which I was just like, really? How did you think being drunk on stream was gonna end up? You know what I mean? Like... You know, they were all surprised, like, oh wow, ooh, can't even get drunk on stream. No. And I'm like, well, because you were an asshole when you were drunk.
Hey, we're running another piece on Jefferson Davis, and it made me wonder, how's his son Miles doing?
Not good. I've been there.
Anyway,
Loss is all you
I'm
can
not
think
saying you
about.
shouldn't
He
drink.
needs something to
I'm
do
just
outside
saying,
of school. Maybe a
you know,
part-time
when you're
job?
drinking,
It's
your
not a bad
inhibitions
idea. But it has to be the right job.
become way more, like,
Something that makes
relaxed.
him feel useful, like what he's doing matters.
Kind of think you just described Feast.
MJ, that's perfect. I'll talk to May about it.
That's what I'm here for.
You know, your inhibitions
cameras
become
aren't cheap.
lowered.
If Felicia's really strapped, why is she leaving them lying around?
So, like,
I love making you chase me, Spider. Someday I might even let you catch me. Just not today.
promises. But, you know, you gotta be careful. I mean, hell, you know, you gotta be careful when you're sober.
Black Cat does enjoy playing games with people. Especially me.
Not that it's ever okay to say ignorant statements. Just... when you're... You know, you're not in... I think what I'm getting at is you're not in the right frame of mind to be talking about very heavy topics when you've had a few. When you're with your friends in the privacy of your own home, again, it's not necessarily okay to say it then either, but it's kind of more like I don't get to hear it. You know, you're not on a public platform, you're not on a forum or, you know, anything like that. It's like someone getting drunk on TV and then, you know, spouting a bunch of ignorant shit. Like, come on. What are you doing? You should know better. I'm sorry, sometimes I talk about serious, like, well, not serious stuff, but I talk about, like, you know, real topics from time to time. I try to keep it to a minimum because I want, you know, I know for a lot of people
1034.
hanging out.
Demons have opened fire. Multiple officers down. Available officers report to the theater district.
Could you give me a rest? Spider-Man's work is never ever done.
That shootout's gonna get someone killed.
Yeah, I know a lot of people. Hey.
Officers, pull your wounded back. I'll handle this.
A lot of people coming to Twitch is, you know, an escape from things like Twitter and Reddit and other real-world events where awful shit is happening. I mean, like, truly awful stuff. So that's why I try not to talk about too much real stuff on Twitch. Also, I'm very self-aware, okay? I've lived, like, a pretty sheltered life. traumatic but sheltered life. And so I'm very conscious of the fact that, like, whenever I do say something, like whenever I do comment on something, it is coming from a place of, like, I'm not going to talk about certain topics because I don't know enough about that topic. And it's probably not my place to talk about it in the first place. I think that there are more learned people on Twitch and on the internet in general who are equipped to talk about these sort of topics. Anyway. Not drunk, I swear. I've only had one drink. But it's the kind of thing that's on my mind.
Demons are down. I'll let you take it from here, officers.
And if it's on my mind, I kind of need to sort of get it out there and, I don't know, maybe get some perspective.
Stay safe out
from,
there,
like,
officer.
other people.
There's more where these came from.
Because that's always useful to have. Mostly.
All units need immediate response.
Are you kidding me?
Available officers.
Please, can you give me a break? I literally just fought a bunch of demons and you're like, oh, by the way, more demons for you to fight. You kidding me?
Demons are out of control.
Yeah, I know they're out of control.
They're socially destructive too.
Yeah, dude. Anyway, I hope I've enjoyed these, like, random sort of, like, insights on various topics. Hey, enough of that. Enough of that. Hey. Oh, no, stop that. I'm not one for going in. And I know I'm still talking about it. But I need to close it off, you know what I mean? So what's the term people use? Finish their thoughts. Not that I have many thoughts. Good ones, then. Hey. Stop that. Whoa. I was meant to look up something as well after my last stream. Or was it the first stream? When we were in the museum district. Hey, I'm talking here. I'm talking! Is the disrespect of these people? Whoop. I know how to fight you. I mean, I'd rather not die.
Demons aren't just a street gang.
And I wasn't sure. Because I know... And correct me if I'm wrong on this, by the way, because I am one of those weirdos who enjoys being called out on... No, because I like to learn. If I get something wrong, please correct me. But we're in the museum district in...
Reports of a hostage situation aboard a civilian bus. Officers near Devil's Shelf, please report to the scene.
You know what? No. Deal with your own problems, okay? This spider is out. This spider is busy. Wait, are you actually gonna let me... Anyway. And, but yeah, we were in the museum district and I was like, oh. I was not sure if the masks and the sort of like museum was like Chinese or Japanese. And obviously I'm aware of the major differences. But if they mentioned something about like the, is it Edo period? You know what? While we're here, because this is a learn-in stream, okay, Edo period refers to a period in time period of Japan. That's okay. That's good to know. So, for those who know, you know the Fisk Museum. I suppose one of many that he owns and runs illegitimate businesses out of.
So, we installed energy-saving LED billboards all around this area. This station monitors how they're performing. Just hoping it saves enough money that
exhibit is Japanese art, right?
Typical. Oscorp ignored the specs
but the
and
demons,
jacked up the voltage going into the billboards.
Are they a,
If I don't fix it, they'll explode.
Are they a Chinese
People
gang?
could get hurt, and it would definitely.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna go off on a tangent here. While a number of them are seen speaking English, the inner demons generally speak Mandarin, suggesting them from China. Okay. Interesting. So it seems to be that they've taken, like, bits of both, because...
Be the end of this.
Do I have any collections from when we did that?
I need to use my electric webs to shock the screens into shutting down. And I don't have long to do it.
Oh, hold up.
Maybe someday there'll be a billboard of me. That doesn't say menace on it.
Wait.
I always knew someday they'd weaponize tackiness.
Anyway, that's my little tangent. Because I was confused for a moment. Because I was like, I'm seeing a lot of Japanese-related art. And the demons who came in, as I said, they spoke Mandarin, mostly. And I was just like, huh.
Definitely a target-rich environment.
And I said, I like to learn.
Someone should really bring back sign painting.
If I get something, if I get like a piece of information wrong, or if I do end up saying something stupid or ignorant, please tell me right away so that I can apologize and learn from it and not do it again. I do have a fear of turning into one of those people who doubles down on what they say, like, oh, I'm gonna say this, like, ignorant thing, I'm gonna fail the mission. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna say this ignorant thing, and rather than, like, maybe, one, acknowledge that it's ignorant,
to shock the
two,
screens into
learn from
down.
it, three,
and I don't have long to
apologize and make like you know, a conscious effort to do better in the future. They double down and they're like, no, I'm not the one who's wrong, it's you who are wrong. And I'm like, no, dude, I'm pretty sure you're in the wrong. You know what I mean? Welcome to my stream, by the way. I'm pretty sure I'm doing the thing that I criticize others for doing at this point. I'm going to try and keep the focus on the game. Yeah. I think the first time I actually saw a bunch of like these LED panels was in London.
Maybe someday there'll be a billboard.
That's how
of me.
sheltered life
That
I've lived,
doesn't
okay?
say menace on it.
You know, like people in Manhattan or New York or any sort of major city, they probably see these all the time, right? And yet for me, First time I saw one of these was London.
Someone should really bring back sign painting.
I agree, dude. Get some nice artwork up.
Definitely a target-rich environment.
I've still got... How many more are there? 20. Are you kidding me? That's too many.
Hey! Sorry!
How much energy do you reckon, like, all of these... Pleasies, pleasies. Hey. Come on, come on.
Explosions would make these ads more interesting.
Gotta run before some demons start shooting you instead. Subway's that way.
What are you on about?
Gotta hit each screen individually.
Dude. It's all the way back there. Are you kidding me? Hey! Oh, come on. You're telling me that... You telling me that didn't hit? That did... Yeah. You saw that, okay? You saw that, right?
Electric webs to shock
it hit.
The screens into shutting down. And I don't have long to do it.
We're doing this,
Gotta
okay?
hit each screen individually.
Yeah, I think that was the game's way of cheating myself.
Move it, Spider Jerk. Don't got time for you.
Don't call me Spider Jerk. It's Spider-Man. Okay? Get it right.
Someone should really bring back sign painting.
Again, I hate timed missions. Well, Nikki, maybe if you didn't go on idiotic route.
Maybe someday there'll be a billboard of me. That doesn't say menace on it.
You would focus more on the gameplay. And you're absolutely correct, Apple. Extreme my rules. Alright, this is going a lot better. This is going a lot better. We got way more time.
I always knew someday they'd weaponize tackiness. Speak English?
Out.
Explosions would make these ads more interesting.
Ooh. Okay, well, we got more time this time, so we can chill out. Finally!
Now that the threat's passed, they can adjust the billboards properly. And
I
they
just
save a lot
realized,
of
by the
money,
way,
which seems to be Oscorp's priority, so...
there's like a little bit of shimmer to this drink. That's really interesting. When you hold it up to the light, there's like shimmer. I think it's just a... what do you call it? Not condensation, but something like that. Easies. Where are you?
I really messed that one up.
I didn't even know it was a thing. The game didn't tell me. It literally just said, oh, demons were like, oh, we're gonna start killing civilians. And that was it. There was no police radio chatter like there normally is. Peter, that failure is not on you, okay? Don't feel bad about that one. So I want to do another story mission just to break it up a bit. Oh dear. How did you see me? I... I love this game. I do. But there are some things... You okay, sir? There are some things about it which are mildly annoying. Damn it, I missed. I really thought I could get like another kick in. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa! Stop that. Really? That didn't count? Billboards. Yeah. Spiderman. You're supposed to be better than this. Okay, you were the chosen one. We're meant to be balanced, of course. Oops, wrong suit. Apparently Andor is really good, by the way. I have not watched... Actually, I haven't watched any of the new Star Wars shows. But I'm told Andor is really, really good. No spoilers, obviously, but... Hey, hey. Oh, speaking of shows. That's something I can talk about. It's not serious. But, yeah, my parents over today. A bit. And we finished watching Loki. Unfortunately, they didn't take to it. Well, I don't know how my dad feels about it because he didn't say. But I know my mom said that she didn't really enjoy the last episode of Loki. Well, the last few.
Humans need a vacation or something.
She said that she found it a bit. She found it a bit boring, she said, because of all the exposition, like towards the end. With the one who remains. And I can kind of get that. Because there was a lot of talking.
My thesis paper on neurotechnology. This got me the job with Dr. Octavius.
We should probably check in with him. Make sure he's doing okay. I feel like it's been a while since we talked to him. $50, 18 of 55. That's a lot. Too much. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Cool.
And that's why Jonah paid me the big bucks.
Now, as a photographer, that would be a really cool ability. Think of the camera angles you could get. The different perspectives. Great. Stimulating. Aristocratic Mind. The musical. This is what this stream has become. Me reading actual adverts from a video game.
1034. Reports of multiple shots fired. Officers are on scene. Incident is active near Longacre. Over.
What's a polite way of saying I don't care? I mean, I care. I hope I haven't turned anybody off, by the way, with my ramblings. If I have, I am deeply sorry. Where was that crime again?
Friends, today we have a very special caller, breaking important news right here, because where else? Mayor Osborn, thanks for calling in.
No,
thank you, Jonah. When you were publishing the Bugle, you were always fair to me. Tough, sure, but fair.
Well, that's my job, Mr. Mayor. All I have is my integrity, and I won't compromise it for anyone. Now, what's this crucial breaking news you're revealing for the first time anywhere on my show?
Well, after the brutal, cowardly City Hall bombing that almost claimed my life, it's clear our understaffed police department needs help. And I want to reassure the people of New York that I am providing it.
Aha! I said it! You all heard me say we needed this. Are you using my idea of bringing in cops from Lake Placid?
Ah, no. Though that was a fine idea. No, this would be a security contractor, much like the ones our military uses.
Oh yes, private security. Yes, that makes sense.
I can't name it until the contracts are signed, but their qualifications are impeccable.
Well, that sounds terrific, Mr. Mayor. Though, of course, I'll have to reserve my tough but fair final judgment until I have all the facts.
I'd expect nothing less. And let me stress, this is in no way replacing our brave officers of the law, just augmenting them in a way that cuts through the red tape and gets results.
And results are what we want. You know, I'm glad you're here, so I can share my theory on how Spider-Man may well be working with the demons.
I'm just gonna sit.
And a fascinating theory it is, I'm sure. But my doctors are advising me to get some rest now, so if you don't mind.
Oh, of course. Thank you for calling in, Mr. Mayor. My lines are open for you anytime. Jared, did you hear? Tough but fair! That's our new slogan. I don't care who else is using it. Don't care.
Took a bullet from the cops back when they thought I was working with Electro.
This is what I mean about JJ, okay? Like, the guy is obviously completely unhinged. Like, no doubt about that. But he's unhinged in an entertaining way. Now, obviously, if he was a real-life character, I'd be like, oh, hell no. But, yes. I would very much... Ooh. No, and I'm pretty sure there are people like him in real life. Probably many people. Alright, sick. Web shooter's complete. That's awesome. By the way, if you have been lurking and watching, thanks so much for hanging out with me today. It really does mean a lot. Know that people are out there who enjoy watching me play games, enjoy my ramblings. Enjoy what little perspective I have on life. Hello. Oh, before stealth focus? Stealth? Oh, can't speak. Stealth? Oh my god. Dude. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die here. Just kidding. I'm not gonna die. Who would die at a video game? Not me. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Stop. Hey, stop that. Being a bully. They are being bullied because they're the villains. And I'm like, yeah, I know they're the villains, okay, but do they have to be so villainous? Can they just not for a second? Get out of here. That is something that did put me off with Miles Morales, by the way, is that there were a lot of annoying enemies in that game. Like, very, very annoying. You still live? This guy's a jerk. This guy's actually just the worst piece of shit. Hey, you wanna throw down? I'm waiting.
Demons are getting more and more brutal.
Did you see that guy with his like katana or sword or whatever? Like, dude was being a right pain in the ass. Well, I mean, clearly you don't have this, because otherwise you would have it under control.
All units, masked terrorists have been identified driving a box truck. Any officers near Hell's Stacks, please copy.
I don't know where this is. Look for demons. Demons, where are you? Where are you, demons? No, screw this. I'm gonna get the tower instead. I know I'm gonna fail it. Two or three? Are you kidding me? Oh, there's a black cat over there.
Black Cat's been here.
Mm-hmm.
She was doing this in person the first time I caught her. Or did she catch me? This can't just be some elaborate flirtation. Hasn't she heard of dating apps? She's up to something.
I mean, she could be dating. That's probably another fan fiction that's already been written about. Like, I would imagine, because I haven't really read too many of them. But I would have thought that Spider-Man is probably hooked up with Black Cat, right? Probably on multiple occasions. I'm actually.
Huh. That's Ty Stone's place, and it's full of priceless art. You're playing with fire, Felicia, but I guess that's how you roll.
What are the odds of that being a Sony camera? I mean, they don't explicitly say, but that, to me, looks like a Sony camera. And it wouldn't surprise me if it was a Sony camera. Now I just want to prove it to myself. I don't think there's any actual way of knowing. Not gonna stop me. That definitely looks like
Breaking news just in. My sources tell me the police are now looking at the demons as the primary suspects in the City Hall bombing.
Probably is a
If that is in fact the case...
Sorry about that!
I retract what I said about Spider-Man not being to blame. He would be, at the very least, partially responsible.
Wow.
Because the reckless manner in which Wilson Fisk was brought down directly created the void the demons poured into, like the poison they are. Actions have consequences, my friends.
Yeah, so
That's
does
something
words.
Spider-Man has never understood.
I mean, that's... I don't know. Chat. Do we think Spider-Man has like a good grasp of consequences? Bearing in mind, you know, he's like, at most, a young adult. Like maybe early 20s. Like, I don't know. Oh, there's a thing going over there. I just feel like, well, yeah, Spider-Man probably doesn't have much.
That car crash.
Much in the way of
Carl crushed that pedestrian if I don't do something.
And to be fair, he is like, you know, on the younger side, and I don't think it's necessarily fair, even if it's true, to point. Well, could you? I'm in the middle of talking. Could you knock it off? The disrespect of these people. Get out of here.
A pedestrian's trapped under that car.
Yeah, I know, Spider-Man, but have you seen the big hulking dudes right in front of you? Have you thought about doing something about them, please? I'm just saying that for once, maybe Jameson has a little bit of a point. And I'm curious about what y'all think about that. Like, does Spider-Man have that sense of consequence? I mean, obviously he understands responsibility, because that's his whole thing. Great power comes great responsibility. Did you do it? You are being a right nuisance. Please. You know, I can't even finish my thought. I think it's that time of day.
People are still trapped. Need to help fast. I got you.
But yeah, I don't think necessarily Spider-Man sort of understands the full weight of his actions. I mean, very good intentions.
Glad I was here to help.
Don't get me wrong. He's got very good intentions. Whoa! Almost run me over, dude. But I think having well-intentioned
Demons have opened fire.
and understanding
Some good parts from this old cell phone.
Consequences
Wonder
of
what
your
I could
actions
accomplish
is, like,
with a real
different.
budget instead of dumpster diving.
You remember the old Nokia phones, by the way? Those things were like bricks. Actual bricks. Like, those phones were huge. I was wondering when the train was coming. But I think that's a good place to call it, actually.